You know what's funny is, like, there's this guy I used to work with. His name was Jeffrey, and he was like in love with me, and he was like really awkward about it too, because he's like, he was gay, but he wasn't out of the closet at that point, and he, like, one of my coworkers just mentioned one day casually, like, you should just give him a reach around just for like old time's sake or something like that. And, like, he overheard it, and he was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? It was really funny.
You know what I found really funny, though, is, like, I remember how I can't remember his name for the life of me, but I had a gay friend in high school. I actually had several of them, but I had this one in particular who, like, wasn't out of the closet either. And it was, like, really hilarious, because, like, me and all my friends would constantly, like, say, like, really gay things all the time. And, it was just hilarious, because, like, we would, like, joke around about it, because, like, it's one of those things, like, I think you and I talked about, where when you're just, like, confident with yourself, you can kind of joke about stuff like that. Or, like,
yeah.
Like, I'm secure with the fact that I'm straight, so I can joke around about being gay. But it was hilarious, because he actually was gay, and he didn't, like, take offense to it or anything, but he'd just be like, oh my god, why are you guys acting so gay? And it was just, like, he had, like, the biggest lisp ever, and everyone knew he was gay. It wasn't just like one of those things where you're like, oh yeah, I think he's gay. It was like, pretty much everyone knew it, and like.
But except for him, or did he?
It was just one of those things, like, he just didn't want to admit it for some reason.
Okay.
So it was just one of those hilarious things. Like, we'd always make these like gay references and stuff, and like he would just be like, oh my gosh, guys, knock it off. And it's hilarious because, like, he actually had like really, like, full-on lisp and all that stuff. It would just be, like, the most hilarious thing.
Oh, I know this. I knew, like, me and my friends in high school, we always used to play this game called Chicken or Go. And basically what it entailed was, like, a guy sticks his hand on another guy's thigh, and, like, you have to either say chicken or go. And if you say chicken, then he'll take his hand off and you'll be like the bitch. And if you say go, he'll move his hand, like, a little bit lower towards your crotch. And there's this one time my friend on the bus was doing it to some girl, and she kept going. She's like, you'll never beat me, chicken or go, chicken or go. He got, like, right on her snatch, for lack of a better word of calling it. And like, it was really awkward. And then she said, keep going. So he goes and, like, starts fingering her on the bus, and this was, like, one of his co-workers too, on the bus to work. And to this day, he still thinks that there was, like, nothing weird about that at all.
Have you ever heard of the red light game?
What's that?
Where it's like, you, like, put your hand on somebody, and you're like, and you just keep moving it closer, to their snatch, for lack of a better word. Or penis, if you go that way. And, what you do is, like, you tell them, like, my hand is a fire truck, and if you get uncomfortable at any point, say red light. And so, as soon as the person says red light, you keep going and say, fire trucks don't stop at red lights.
Oh my god, that's awesome. It's a good way to freak somebody out.
Yeah, like, it's really bad. It's a potential way to get sexual harassment, but...
Oh yeah. I actually had, like, a sexual harassment thing at my last job. Like, apparently, like, this person got hired that was, like, super offended by everything, and then, like, all my coworkers were normally just, like, swearing all the time on the floor, and, like, who cares, because I worked at night and the store wasn't open. And this person got, like, really offended for some reason, and we had to all go for a sexual harassment seminar because one of us said, like, hey, nice ass. Totally wasn't me.
I don't see how some people find certain things offensive sometimes. Just like I remember, like, there was this girl, literally today, I saw it on Tumblr. A bunch of people were, like, making fun of her because she, like, said how, like, she needed feminism because, like, some guy called her beautiful out of nowhere. And she's like, I'm not here to be objectified by you. And we're like, what is your problem? Some guy just complimented you. Like, if some chick went up to me and was like, hey, you're cute, I wouldn't flip out. I'd be like, thank you.
Yeah, pretty much. Same here.
Like, it's a compliment. Like, they're not trying to, like, slap you in the face with their penis.
The sad thing is most feminists are just, like, just lonely, bitter women that don't have anything better to do.
Have you heard of Anita Sarkeesian or whatever?
Who's that?
Oh my gosh, she's this feminist, and she constantly talks about how, like, there's so much sexism and stuff in video games. So she has, like, her own YouTube channel dedicated to, like, proving all the sexism and stuff in video games. And apparently, like, a bunch of anti-feminists got together and actually proved she was, like, full of shit. And, she apparently, like, played some video game. I can't remember for the life of me what it's called. But apparently, like, it's this game where you play as this woman, and she gets followed around by, like, the child version of herself. And,
I want to say Tomb Raider, because that's the only game I know with a woman besides Metroid, but...
no, it's not that. It has some weird name. But basically what it was is, like, you play as this woman, and she gets followed around by her child version of herself. And the Anita chick was like, the only good thing about this... Because she, like, made, like, all these points of how this game is sexist, and it really wasn't. They were, like, the most random reasons. And, then she's like, the only good part about this game is this woman appears to be a good single mother with taking her child everywhere. And everyone was like, well, that just proves you didn't play the video game, because within the first 10 minutes of playing, they state that it's a past version of herself, not her child.
Wow. Way to go, woman.
See, that's what I was thinking.
To everybody.
That's
like, she just proved to everybody that she was stupid.
Yeah, and so, like, everybody makes fun of her because she's, like, so full of shit. And, like, she, like, tricks feminists. So, like, she's made, like, several, like, $1,000, saying how if people give her money, she'll, like, create more, like, feminist videos and stuff, and then she goes out and, like, buys stuff for herself.
That's really selfish, I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, and then it's how she says, she's like, at one point she was saying how she hates male culture because video games are dominated by men, and men say how, like, girls can't be gamers, and then, like, literally several months later, she's like, well, I don't play video games are dumb. And everyone's like, but you made all these videos about video games you reviewed, even though people disproved the fact you played them. It's just, she's like the biggest idiot I've ever seen.
That's like, that pisses me off. Feminists, like, in general piss me off, because they'll find a way to, like, argue any compliment you might give them.
It's like, yeah, there's girl gamers, but I've always went by the philosophy, back there is a key.
Okay.
And treasure chart.
How do I get it past the spikes, though?
This is the room I was talking about. You have to use the iron boots to break through the floor. This is the really annoying thing.
Oh, I did not know that you could do that.
You have to kill all the bosses in each thing. And then you have to move that spring back over there and go back through the ceiling and do that with each 5 tiles.
Oh my god, that's annoying.
Yes, it is. That's why I said this is horrible.
Back there? Okay.
The spring, you have to move the spring, and then you have to move the block next to the spring so you can climb on top of it.
So it's...
You have to check your camera, though, to see where the hole is.
Yeah, there's a marking on the floor.
That's what she said. But, no, it's like that thing of, like, I believe there's, like... Well, it's not just that I believe it. I know there's girl gamers. I personally know some girl gamers, and I'm not one of those people who's like, girls can't play video games, because, again, I know several girls that can probably beat a lot of guys at games. But yeah. I've always went by the philosophy that if you actually have to, like, go around going, I'm a girl gamer, and, like, draw attention to the fact you play video games, you probably don't.
Yeah, my sister actually has more video games than I do, like, by a long shot.
I just hate, it's like, you know, like, I don't go around going, I'm a gamer guy, I play games, you know?
Yeah.
Now see, you can leave now, or you can break through the rest of those 4 tiles and get a treasure chart.
Oh, I'm going back and doing that then. Because I gotta get all the treasure charts, I gotta be really anal about that.
Yeah, and...
Are you fucking kidding me?
That's what I'm saying, you have to keep moving this shit, it's annoying.
It's probably because I left the room.
Probably. It's just,
whatever. Not a big deal.
But yeah, like, all my sisters play video games, so it's like, whatever, you know? Like, if you want to play a video game, play a video game. Like, whatever.
Just go for it.
Yeah, like, if you don't like video games and don't play them, don't pretend you do to be liked or something. But if you do play them, then play them, you know? Like, you know?
Like, I could see a girl playing video games with her boyfriend, just, like, spend some time with him or something like that, but...
Yeah, I just hate the ones who have to
do that
be
with
like...
me.
I just hate the ones who have to be like, oh yeah, I'm such a gamer girl, and then, like, don't play anything. But they just say it because guys like to say they like girls who play gamers, or girls who are gamers.
Yeah, it personally doesn't make much of a difference to me, whether or not a girl's a gamer or not.
I honestly don't remember if you have to kill the enemies in the rooms or not.
I don't know. Maybe.
I suppose you can always just go back and do it. I'm assuming so.
Oh, there's
yeah.
more and more of them?
Yeah, if you don't kill them, I guess they just stay.
Oh, I'm wearing my iron boots. I'm like, why the hell am I so goddamn slow?
I like how the armos at least stay frozen.
Like forever? Or?
I think so, at least for a long time. They were just sitting there while you're getting tossed around.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, die, you freaking shoes.
You can
it's
hit
like
them with arrows while they're...
acne again.
You can hit them with arrows while they're like little blobs on the floor.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. That's an easy way to hit them when they... Or you can just hit them with a boomerang, and it stuns them.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. I know you can do that.
Yeah, so...
I also don't know why I'm collecting the chew jelly. I mean, all it does is give you potions.
Yeah, and once you buy like all the Triforce charts and the 3 things from Beetle's shop ship, you really don't need rubies anymore.
Yeah, plus like the tingle charts. Apparently that's like really annoying. Isn't it like 500 rupees a piece or something like that?
It's like, I want to say like 300 and something.
Oh,
the average
that's still horrible.
The complete total is like 3,000, and there's your treasure chart.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I only have to get 3 in this game. Ugh, freaking shoes, man.
You don't have to
They're
kill
everywhere.
them though. You can just ignore them. Go to hell, shoes.
Or just stay down there, because apparently that's just hell.
They're just stuck.
And yay, treasure chart. I'm happy with that.
Yeah, see, that's a really annoying treasure chart to get. It's not like... It's not one of those things that it's just like, oh my god, awful, but it can be a little annoying.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of them are really annoying. I think the most annoying thing is having to go around and get all the treasures.
I think the most annoying thing in this game is the friggin' mail sorting game.
Oh my god.
Oh, here's the
I'm not
boss
looking
fight.
forward to that.
Or mid-boss fight.
I was gonna say earlier that, like, the mail sorting game in this game is like the freaking Octorok game in, Majora's Mask.
I don't think I played that.
The Octorok game? It's this thing where you have to shoot, like, 30 Octoroks. Like, you have to do it perfectly, or else you're fucked. And it's horrible. Because it doesn't give you, like, any time.
I'm assuming really you've never fought this mid-boss, right?
Huh?
I'm assuming you've never fought this mid-boss.
No.
Okay, the orange Wizrobe is the mid-boss. I suggest killing it first, because every time you kill an enemy, it's going to summon a new one.
Oh, well, I guess I can grind for, like, gold feathers here.
Yeah, it's a summoner Wizrobe. It just keeps summoning stuff. And then there's that normal one that it brings.
Oh, I just got my ass handed to me.
And I handled your ass too. I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know, I was like, I handle your ass too.
Oh, of course you do. Everybody does. I had an old man at the gym tell me I had a nice ass once. That was a little weird.
There's some like 6-year-old Mexican woman at Walmart who told me I had amazing hair and how girls probably would kill for my hair. I was like, okay.
What's with all the freaking bats?
Where's Ozzy when you need him?
Oh, need him to bite the heads off some of them. I've never seen the video of him doing that, by the way. Did he actually do it?
I have no idea. Apparently he did, but I don't know. He also peed on the Alamo once and got banned for like 10 years.
Peed on the Alamo? What's that?
I honestly don't know. It's some kind of... I think it's like some kind of venue. It's here in America.
Okay. That's why I don't know about it. I'm Canadian. I'm from my proud land of Canada.
Hey, so am I, and I know it. Mildly, I mean, like, I didn't actually know it. Just like
you know what I find weird is, like, are you living in for now, or are you just from there?
I never say where I live, because, like, of past issues with my dad.
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, like, my dad is a really bad portion of my life, and he stalked me and my mom for a really long time throughout my childhood, so... It's that thing of, like, none of my LPs or anything, I never give out where I live. Like, I'd tell you if you wanted to know, but, like, I'd be like,
No, you don't have to tell me.
Don't tell anyone.
I will not tell anybody.
Well, I trust you. I just don't
like-
want to, like, because my YouTube channel, you can just like Google my name and find it. So I don't want to do that and then have like my dad just Google me one day and watch an LP video of mine and have it be like, this is where I live.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah, so that's why I kind of keep it down low. Like, that's why I still have on Twitter that I live in.
Yeah, I know my sister does the same thing because, like, of our dad, she doesn't want she doesn't want him knowing where she lives, even though it's like down the hill from me. But like, I never mentioned in a video where I actually live because of that.
Yeah, it's like kind of sucks that way sometimes. But at the same time, it's like even if I didn't have that, I doubt I'd just give out where I live. It just seems like a really weird thing.
Yeah, I mean, people don't really need to know exactly where you live. It's kind of like one of those privacy things, you know?
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Like, I know where NCS lives, and I'm not gonna go like knock on his door or anything.
Yeah, he doesn't really have anybody that like he wants to keep away, though. I don't think.
No. Well, that's because like how could anyone like dislike NCS though to the point of wanting to like stalk him viciously? It's like, this is NCS, man.
Yeah, I mean, he's freaking awesome. He's like one of the nicest people ever, too.
He really is. I remember
like he's doing like a link between worlds giveaway, and then like suddenly he just like doubles his viewership for that one video. Like I feel so bad for commenting on it because he's like, I'm gonna pick a random commenter. And like just watching his videos is more than enough of a giveaway for me.
Well, have you checked out his Etsy shop?